Oh shit!
Yeah. Good face
What's up? Another episode of Dynasty Pylon here in Lunch Hour. That was close up. What's up, dude?
What's up?
So, talking about the Buccaneers today. Nothing different as of from last year. All the starters are the same. They drafted a few rookies. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Thank you. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're at. This is Dynasty Pylon. We'll catch you tomorrow. I guess
2 years.
Only what's up?
So it's like 2 years in a row of like the same thing.
Yeah. What up, dude?
For these
so I guess the
up,
only
boys?
difference here is right on cue. Right on freaking cue.
Oh, while we were doing the getting ready to start, the doorbell rang, and I was like, "Oh no!"
So the only difference here is Gronk is officially saying he's retired, even if Brady calls him, according to him.
Yep, I saw that yesterday.
That's the only difference. So as of now, that is as of recent news. On other recent news, then boys, you probably know this, but Deshaun Watson, they're saying that he might be suspended 4 to 6 weeks. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, for me, I'm okay if he just is suspended for 12 weeks, comes back week 13.
Right. You just want him to come back against
I would
Texans.
I would love for that. if he comes back for the Texans and Texans, that is his first game, he just torches the place, I'd be okay with that. Other than that, I don't care about the other weeks. Yeah, just not. What is up, the Nerd Huddle? We are here to talk about football, and we are talking about the GOAT. Yes, sirree. Is that Buccaneers football there in the middle? It's Buccaneers colors, so why not? But yeah, we're talking about the GOAT. We're talking about his team, and we're talking about how this defense is how they're gonna change. I think it's gonna be a little bit different, even though it's the same guys, but we'll get into that. And also a little bit on the offense, how it changed. So we'll get into that. So as of now, so like I said, Deshaun Watson news, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, and Gronk announced that he's probably not going to come back. And it seems like, even if Brady wants him to come back. So it seems like he's officially taken his spot there as retirement. So I still believe, or what did you say? I still believe it's just one big troll job by Gronk, and he'll show up week 1. I don't think he shows up week 1, dude. If he does show up, he's going to show up week 17, 18. That's, I think, when he'll show up. I think it'll show up week 17, 18. If they make the playoffs, it'll take him 2 weeks or whatnot to get back in whatever football shape, and then he'll be back for playoffs. I think that's what's going to happen. But again, he says he's done. But we've heard this from these guys before, so I don't know. What do you think, Mark?
Oh.
What do you think?
I think I think he's done.
Think he's done?
I don't think you come out and publicly go, even if Brady calls me, I'm not coming back, and then come back.
I mean, Brady did it. Brady did. I mean,
we're talking about. No one called him though. He just got home, was home for a couple months, and was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I can handle this all the time."
Yeah, pretty much, man. So here's what happened to the Buccaneers last year. They went into the divisional playoffs, and they got knocked out by the Rams. So the Rams went on to the Super Bowl. So Tom Brady retires, and then unretires, literally like a month later, as you said. So a couple weeks after that, it was Bruce Arians who ended up retiring. Not retiring so much from the entire organization. He just moved over to his own cubicle, and he's doing other things for the Buccaneers organization, but he's not the head coach, which inserted Todd Bowles, who has been his friend there for a while, knows the system. The only difference there is he's a defensive coordinator, now becoming the head coach. But the difference, I think, is I guess the change or no change, however you want to look at it. Byron Leftwich was always the offensive coordinator there, so I don't think anything's really going to change offensively, and I think it's going to be more Brady calling the shots or something like maybe suggested from Leftwich, and then Brady saying, "Yeah, let's do that." Kind of like a pitcher and catcher type thing. Calls out the number, nods yes or no, and then okay, let's do it. Something like that. I feel like that's what's going to happen. So, anyways, other than that, they brought back. Let me click on that. Or go ahead. So Tom. Oh shit, go ahead. Go ahead, click on it. Tom is the unofficial. Unofficial coordinator. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. The guy's been in the league for so long that he knows what to. Look, he's smart. In redraft leagues, I'm getting him. Why not? Like, he's still gonna play. Like, I'm okay with that.
Well, I mean, he led the league in touchdowns and passing yards last year. So.
Oh yeah, and not all his receivers were healthy every single week. It was always one or two missing, or one was there, or two was there. It was always like, he never had the full staff there. So.
Or they're throwing a tantrum on the sideline and walking off.
No, yeah, well, yeah. Like I said, never had a full staff. So now that Chris Godwin's there, Mike Evans there, and now with the addition of Russell Gage, blah. So we'll see how that goes. They did re-sign 3 of the veterans: Noah Pierce, Paul, and someone else who I cannot freaking think of, but I know he's. I think he was a defensive well. So, but. Yeah, so this team's moving the same way it did last year. Do they have potential of making it again? Yeah, I think so. It's the same freaking team we've seen in the 2 years. It's 3 years in a row, the same freaking starters.
They don't have Nanakonsu anymore.
I thought he re-signed.
No, they got
or he didn't sign. It was Pierre and Sue and Pierre didn't sign, right?
Yeah, Pierre's gone too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Jason Pierre-Paul's gone too.
Right. Let me look at the depth chart. I don't have it in front of me. I should pull that up before I start talking. But
they brought in Akeem Hicks to replace Stu.
Right. So, Cameron Brate, is going to be the guy there at tight end. OJ Howard got signed by Buffalo, which is interesting. So I'm still not high on Cameron Brate, but again, I'm not. It's whatever. Like he was there for a little bit, and he still wasn't. He wasn't like productive. So I don't think anything's going to change from there. So let's talk about these rookies, and go ahead, Mark. Let me do that. Oh, that's not it. But go ahead.
All right. Well, they didn't have a first-round pick because they traded it. Their first pick was the first pick of the second round, number 33. They got Logan Hall, defensive end out of Houston.
Right.
And then they traded back up in the second round from Buffalo and got Luke Odaiki, a tackle from Central Michigan. Then they got Rashard White, running back at Arizona State. Is that Rashad? That's Rashad.
Rashad White, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my freaking picks. I can put it on the screen. I don't know where I put them.
Because, they needed more running backs.
Oh, this is not going to work out. Did I not download it? I created it, and I didn't download it. Weird.
All right. You want me just to share my screen?
No, go ahead. That's fine. I mean, if you want, I got it up.
And then number 4, 106, they got Cade Otton, tight end out of Washington. Oh, there you go. That's what they got Cade Otton to replace.
There you go. Oh yeah. And then now that we're there, what do I think? What do we think of him?
Cade Otton?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's. I mean, he is one of those receivers. I mean, Cade Otton, I think is going to be. I think he'll have a role. I think he was probably, I don't think he's. God damn it! I gotta close all these windows out. I think he'll be okay. I don't know if he'll be like starting right away. I mean, he was all Pac-12, and I think it was like,
Well, he's already starting off at number 2.
yeah.
6'5", 247.
Mm-hmm.
Good size.
I just don't know if they'll roll with rookies, like, because Arians is gone. Are they going to, implement them a lot quicker? So I don't know. I think
Maybe.
he'll somehow make his way in. I mean, with Gronk gone, it's be Cameron Brate being the main guy. I think, yeah, maybe he'll. I don't know. That could be a very interesting place for him. Like, if he makes an impact this season. But we'll see. I don't know. Brady is number 2, like you said. So I don't know. That's just too early to think for me. Right now, I'm on Cameron Brate, and I don't think that they're going to go outside of that because it seems like they always use 1 or 2 tight ends. But I honestly
be the number 2 tight end, but we'll just have to see. I think.
Yeah, it's too early to tell right now for me.
Yeah, me too. And then with the round 4, number 133, they went punter, Jack Camarda, Georgia.
Out of Georgia, yeah.
And then they got Zion McCollum, cornerback out of Sam Houston State with the 157.
Right.
And then 218, they got Coy Kieft.
Guys, who they're not going to use at all.
Another tight end, Minnesota.
No, no, he's. They got Odaiki. I mean, this guy's 6'5", 265. So I mean, he's a big guy, but again, I don't think they're gonna actually utilize him as much as they're gonna use and Brate. So I'm not expecting big things, and if they do, then I'd be shocked to see what they do. Honestly, though, he's the last pick for them. He's in the 6th round.
No, I have a 7th round pick.
Did I not put it up? Oh, my bad. What is that?
Andre Anthony, defensive end at LSU.
Defensive end?
Yeah, defensive end at LSU.
Okay.
In the 7th round.
Okay. He's not going to sniff the field. He's not going to sniff the field. I doubt it. Just because they already have freaking Hakeem Nicks. They brought in Hakeem Nicks, right? And then they have Vita Vea, who's defensive tackle. Who's the other end?
William Goldston.
Yeah, Goldston. And then it would not be Joe Tryon is kind of implementing himself as that edge runner right now. Who I think IDP wise, that guy might be something. Like a sneaky play. Would not be surprised if he gets himself into the waiver wire for IDP. And I'm not sure what Sleeper has him as. Is he dual eligibility? Joe Tryon? Let me see this. If he's dual eligibility,
that's a good question.
Joe Tryon. I think he's dual. Yes, he is. He actually is. Here, look at this. Right there. There it is. Dual eligibility, linebacker / defensive end. I think this guy might actually make himself. I don't know. I think he's going to be the next upcoming thing in this defense. A lot of old guys, and he's learning a lot from these guys. I would not be surprised if he's going to end up being like a really special linebacker here in the next coming up years for sure in IDP. So, but yeah, that's just that because he was a rookie last season. So I think he's his sophomore year now, right?
Yeah, I think they must have saw something if they were like, "All right, Jason, you can go."
Well, I remember. Well, yeah, maybe, but they probably.
I know they had cap issues.
Cheaper though, too.
That's what I said. I know they had cap issues, but
yeah, not enough to where like, all right, well, I'm gonna let go of this superstar and blah blah blah. So, all right, so we're talking about Joe Tryon being the outside linebacker. The inside linebackers, we got Devontae David and Devin White, obviously, and then Shaq Barrett probably be on the other side of those linebackers. So I would imagine that it would be Joe Tryon, Devin White, Levante David, Shaq Barrett on the outside, on the other side of Joe Tryon. Because they run a 3-4.
Yep.
So I would see Vita Vea in the middle, Hakeem Nicks, William Goldston, maybe with the insertion of Logan Hall. Yeah. Imagine that guy on the freaking field.
That's funny.
So that's why I kind of see there. And then it's going to be interesting. Now that Ndamukong Suh's gone.
Keanu Neal plays for the Bucks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he just signed with them.
Yeah.
He was only a one year deal with the boys, and then he went back to the NFC South, and I guess he felt some type of way, and he's going to play with his old rivals. And I wonder if anything, which is funny because Russell Gage also went over there too. So, yeah, interesting to see. So Keanu Neal, Mike Edwards, Antoine Winfield, Jamal Dean, and Sean Murphy Bunting. God, I hope he stays healthy. I hope he stays healthy this year because he's a very special guy. But we'll see. So that's the defense. Again, a good stellar defense. Nothing changed dramatically. So if anything, there's some additions they added, but it was anything crazy. At least for this part, no rookies would start right away.
No.
Maybe Logan Hall.
And weird.
That's about it.
Change of events. I got Andre Anthony, their 7th round pick, is the 3rd string strong outside linebacker.
Outside. Yeah, but the way they're going to run these guys, I don't think he's going to start over, Nelson or Stewart or anything. These guys. I think these guys are. KJ Britt is in there too. I think these guys are going to rotate, somehow, some way. It's typically what happens. But yeah, Andre Anthony is also there, so we'll see. We'll see. But let's talk about this offense. So Tom Brady obviously there. They got Blaine Gabbert during the announcement of Tom Brady's being gone, I think, during that time, right? Because it was Kyle Trask who we thought, this guy's going to be the next thing. He's going to be the starter. Then they hired Blaine Gabbert, and then Blaine Gabbert eventually got sat down on the bench. Why? Because Brady's coming back. So we see another year.
I think Blaine Gabbert was there last year.
Was he?
I think so.
Did they get him already? Like, I can't remember if he was there. Was he? Maybe he was there 19 actually. I think about it. Was he? No, he was. Who was he? He was a free agent, wasn't he? Tampa Bay. Tennessee in 18, 19. No, he was. Oh wow. No, yeah, he was there from 19. So he's been there 2 years.
2020, 2021. So yeah.
Interesting. So, so we got Leonard Fournette, Rachaad White, and Keyshawn Vaughn, and then Gio Bernard as well in there.
Yeah, I had no idea Giovanni Bernard was with the Buccaneers. But I guess I should.
He signed with them last year. He didn't do much. And Brandon says 2020 in Tampa. So, I'm not sure if Gabbert was there last year. Well, yeah, I wasn't sure of that either. But I remember that they signed him, but he didn't do anything, obviously. Well, because Brady's there, so why would they? But I'm thinking, if it's going to be running back by committee, I think Giovanni Bernard inserts himself as a pass catcher. Rachaad White obviously is there. He might just take over that role, and Leonard Fournette probably be the big bruiser. So I don't know. I still think Fournette still has some in the tank, but it's like that uncertainty that if he's going to make it happen. And I think that's what we're all leaning on right now. I still believe in the guy. But for some reason, when it comes to drafts, I'm not drafting him, and I can't explain why. And I feel like that's everybody.
Well, he is 27.
I mean, yeah, but he's still going to be the guy. He's still going to be productive.
He only had 180 carries last year.
I don't know. I think that at some point I'm going to fade him, and it's probably going to be next season. But for now, I think, I'll draft him, but I'm not going to spend a high draft on him.
No, I'd say 3rd, 4th round tops.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely have another established runner before I grab him or two. But I don't think he's going to be like my main lead back. If he's your main lead back, oh, Jesus, I hope.
I mean, if you could have him as your RB3, maybe even RB2, I mean, I think that's probably where he lies.
Yeah, I can see that. And so, yeah, Lenny is the guy there. I think no. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they might use White or Bernard or Vaughn as pass catchers, but like Vaughn is just going to get faded out, I think, unless they utilize him this season. But I'm drafting Fournette all over injury draft day. Okay, that's what's up. I think you're a firm believer on him, right? I can't remember if he was. Someone said they were.
He's too streaky for me. Like, you'll have a game where he gets like 3 touchdowns and 100 yards, and then he'll go 2 or 3 games of like 50 yards and no touchdowns.
Yeah,
and that's not the kind of production. It's not the kind of production I want from like an RB2, let alone an RB1.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I don't know. Like, like I said, I'm not too high on him. But I won't spend a high.
We're not too down. We're not too down on him either. Like, we're not like
so
avoid him at all costs.
No, yeah, that I'm not. That no, he's not at that point. Like, he's not Chris Carson,
right?
Okay, that guy is avoid all costs. But I think so. Tim Boy says
RB1. Yeah.
Tim Boy, shit, man. You're gonna do this or am I?
I didn't even click at that time. That was all you, dude.
That was weird. All right, well, it doubled on me. All right,
my hands were up here like this when that happened.
But I think he's gonna be in the low RB1 this year. Yeah, and he's my RB10 right now. He's in your top 10.
Interesting.
Okay, where's my list at, man? Where's my top 10 list? Did I throw it up? I have a top 10 list here. He's not in my top 10. I got Henry, JT, Joe, Eckler, Swift, Cook, Najee, Chubb, Jones, and CMC.
Yeah, Henry number 1.
Yeah. I got that same look. I still think Henry's still the king. It took JT almost 6 weeks to barely catch up to his numbers from last year. I know Dynasty mind. I know he's not number 1. Redraft, he's number 1. For me this year. I still think he's got one more left year to be the top dog. After this season, I think he's done. JT
that makes more sense now, I guess. Now that it's clarified, I can agree with that.
No, yeah. For redraft this specific season coming in, I think he's gonna have an interesting role. I think they utilize Harris more. I hope so. And I think that when Henry gets those rested reps, he'll come out and he'll just gun one for like 40 yards. But we'll see. And I have Fournette above Chubb. Okay.
I mean, I can actually see that, but I still like Chubb better.
Okay.
Fournette has less people taking stuff away from him. Whereas Chubb has freaking Hunt behind him.
True. I mean, it's interesting to see different people's RB rankings. I know people have CMC higher than average. I think people still have CMC in the top 3. But I mean, I know it's interesting how
Matthew Berry has him at 2.
Say what?
Matthew Berry has CMC at 2.
At 2? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I have him at 10, but I mean that's just me. All right, so that's the running backs. They'll have someone solid there. I mean, you give me any of those 4 guys, I'm pretty sure they can make something happen. We're still waiting on what Vaughn does, though. But from what I remember in college, he was still great. Like I remember watching him, and he was pretty good. So hopefully, I want to see more Keyshawn Vaughn this season. That's what I want to see. Like for sure, I want to see what he's made of in the NFL level. I would love to see that. But I think that Rachaad White's probably going to steal more reps. I think maybe there's a chance that Rachaad White plays more than him, and we probably don't even see Vaughn. So I don't know. All right, so let's talk about the pass catchers. Or the line, I guess. Donovan Smith, not Devontae Smith. Can you imagine? Hey, Devontae, we need to play left guard.
Yeah, right.
The whole Eagles line is done.
Twig.
You're our strongest twig. Guy. All right, Donovan Smith at left tackle, Aaron Steeney, Ryan Jensen, and they switched in with Robert Hainsley and Luke Odaiki. I cannot say this. Odaiki, right? No, because it's Gegoe would be Odaiki.
I say Odaiki. That's what I would say.
I'm gonna say Odaiki on that one.
And I guess I was completely wrong. Ryan Jensen is still with Tampa Bay. I thought he went somewhere else.
Yeah. So and then Shaq Mason and then Tristan Wirfs, and then look, I'm telling you right now, Cameron Brate's gonna be that extra lineman. Look, he's been the tight end one for them before while Gronk was hurt, and it still wasn't seem like they utilized him. So, do they bring in Kate Otten for this? I don't know. Like, does he replace it? I'm still not like in all about it. I don't know what to see. I don't know what to expect of him yet. I mean, hopefully he brings in that what they need, but I don't know. So that's basically the line. And as for the rest of the guys, we still got Mike Evans there, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, and then you got Scotty Miller way down there at third, and then Tyler Johnson, and then Cyril Grayson, and then Jalen Darden, which is interesting.
I have Scotty Miller as like the 7th receiver.
Yeah, he is. Tyler Johnson outbeat him towards the end of the season. Brashad Perryman is still lingering around in there too. So,
and then I have a Cyril Grayson above Scotty Miller.
Yeah, came out of Dallas. So I don't think that any major changes. Again, it's going to be the same team, except for the addition of Russell Gage and a few parts. I think Russell Gage is going to be. I think he's going to be turning heads this year. I think it's going to be a bigger role than he's had in his entire career.
Bigger than being the number 1 receiver in Atlanta last year?
I think so. I think he's going to be a lot better. Atlanta didn't have what it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't translate to anything stat wise, but he was the number 1 receiver in Atlanta.
He was, but I think this might be Russell Gage's year where he just has his best amazing year. I think so, but again, it's not like this team is gargantuanly different. It's pretty much identical. So
do you think maybe offensively they maybe take a step back though?
Why?
Well, Brady's a year older, which I know obviously isn't going to mean much. Mm-hmm. They don't have Gronk. I feel like people, even though he wasn't putting up huge numbers, I don't think people quite understood the impact that Gronk had on their offense. Because like he blocked, he would catch big third down passes. Like, he was just all over the place. And they don't have him now, and I didn't get anyone that could really replace him. Cameron Brate's not replacing Gronk.
No,
let's just be honest.
And then they lost O.J. Howard.
And they lost O.J. Howard. They showed without Antonio Brown, they couldn't win in the playoffs.
The combination of Kate Otten and Cameron Brate make a single Gronk?
Maybe.
Because I see on as the pass catcher with Brate Mean, like the guy to freaking block. So if Gage has the AB role, it should translate to good fan. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think Gage's year is this year. I think it's going to be his best year of production. Yes, he was wide receiver one, as Mark mentioned in Atlanta. But again, Atlanta didn't have any line, or Matt Ryan didn't have any time to freaking throw and look his way, probably. I mean, his closest target was freaking Kyle Pitts, and it was like, well, screw it, you're right there. Cordell Patterson, you're right there. I don't think there was any bombs that he threw that last season that we're used to seeing Matt Ryan in the past, which that could change this year. But again, different team, different story. But I think Russell Gage actually has a good shot at being the best fantasy production he's had in probably his entire career, to be honest. Because I don't
How many offensive line starters do they have? Were these guys here last year?
From last season?
Yeah. But I know their right guard, Shaq Mason, he was from the Patriots.
They swapped out the left guard because he retired. Remember? The young, 27-year-old freaking left guard.
Moffitt retired? Moffitt, right?
I think so.
Ollie Moffitt, I think
can't remember. I know it was it was shortly after Brady's retirement. He retired.
I didn't
he
realize
just called it like he was done. So they that's when they brought in freaking Aaron Steeney from Tennessee. And then, of course, Ryan Jensen, of course, will play, whatever.
So both the guards are new then.
Yeah. So Luke Odaiki is interesting as well. So I don't know. Again, he might end up getting shifted in there somewhere, somehow, some way.
He's a rookie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy from Central Michigan.
Yes.
Well, that's weird that he was drafted as a tackle, but he's under guard. That's weird.
I think he's probably more versatile. I don't know. We'll see what they do with him. Again, that might be his way to stay on the team, or they're not going to cut him. I think, of all this entire roster, we might not see, Kenyon Barner is not going to freaking, he's getting cut. A lot of these receivers are like Curtis Blackwell, Dylan Cook, Devin Thomas. These guys are all getting cut. They're all be practice squad. These are names nobody knows of. I don't see a lot of these guys making this team towards these third stringers. So yeah. All right, so that's offense, defense. Let's talk about the schedule.
Schedule.
Yeah. So let me pull that up here. And we'll talk about what we
starting off with a banger. Sunday night.
Yeah.
At Dallas.
Another repeat. Another repeat. They started with these guys earlier.
Yeah, after they won the Super Bowl, they were that first Thursday night game.
Yep. So on September 11th, that's going to be an interesting day of football. I think every stadium's going to have some crazy opening ceremony for almost every game.
Oh, yeah, giant. Expect a lot of giant flags for sure.
Giant flags. All of Air Force and Navy are going to be flying their jets at every stadium.
National anthem sung by popular people. America the Beautiful, probably.
I would not. That entire day is going to be all military based. I guarantee you it. But is this the latest the season started?
I don't know if it's the latest, but
it's pretty late, right?
No, it started on the 13th or the 14th, I think.
I feel like is it because I'm just thinking about preseason? I don't know. Preseason to me is August. I don't know. I guess I just get excited the very first game, which is pretty much ours would be August what, 27th? 13th. August 13th would be
August
Saturday,
which is the Hall of Fame game.
August, yeah, that's what I was trying to think. So yeah.
Who's even in that?
Say what?
I'm trying to figure out who's in the Hall of Fame game.
I forgot.
The Las Vegas Raiders will take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, August 4th. I was off by 2 days. August 4th.
That's right. I should have known that. I just made an announcement in our league. All right. Think Brady can actually beat New Orleans this year?
It's a good question.
I think there's too many new strategies, I should label it, going on in New Orleans that I think with the production that the Buccaneers have been doing for the last 2 years, I think it's going to work.
Well, to be fair, they did beat the Saints 2 years ago in the playoffs when it mattered.
Well, yeah, but I mean, 2 years ago
he has not beat them in the regular season as a Buccaneer. No.
Yeah. I think so. I think this might be the year. But that's not until week 2. So second week and then week
their
13.
Opening schedule is rough.
A little bit.
Cowboys, Saints, Packers, Chiefs. I mean, then it gets a little easier with Falcons, Steelers, Panthers. Then it picks back up with the Ravens and the Rams.
Yeah.
But I was like, gee, that's a rough patch of games right there.
I don't know about the Ravens, though. Do you think Ravens are going to give them a run for their money? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to be much of a threat for them.
I know we talked about the Ravens already, but I feel like with everything that's going on, I feel like Lamar is going to come out with a chip on his shoulder.
You think we see the Lamar of 2 years ago?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily going to be of 2 years ago. I think we're going to see a lot more running of Lamar because I don't know who he has because he doesn't really have anyone to throw the ball to. He's got Rashad Bateman and Mark Andrews. That's about it.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. That specific game, I still think they sneak away with the win on that one, though. I still think they win. So Dallas, Tampa Bay, I think they pull that one off again. I think they beat Dallas. Maybe they split with New Orleans. And maybe this is the one where they lose, and then they beat them again in December. Or they beat them in December. I think. So I think by December, they probably would have established themselves. New Orleans would probably, if the suspension happens with Kamara this season, I don't think he'll be there for that game. Unless they do a Melvin Gordon and then wait to the following season for Kamara to be suspended the following year. Which that could be a possibility. I don't know. We don't know much yet about that, but all I know is that Kamara might be suspended that game. And if that's the case, the running back situation for New Orleans is not going to be pretty. You got Mark Ingram back there who's, if he has anything left in the tank, is going to be the main guy. And then Tony, what's his face? Is that right? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember his name. It's
Tony. And don't correct me if, I don't know if it's his first or last name, but I know it's Tony. Right? So yeah. Anyways, I think they beat him there. Green Bay and Buccaneers.
I gave the Buccaneers the win because they're at home. I think it'll be a close game. But I think the Buccaneers are a little bit better than the Packers. And they're at home, so I give them the win.
So we're starting off with 3-0?
I did, yes.
Okay. And then
I have them losing to the Chiefs. Yeah, I have them losing to the Chiefs.
I can see that.
I actually had them starting 6-1, if it makes you feel any 7-1. Because I have them beating the Falcons, the Steelers, the Panthers, and the Ravens.
No, I agree with you. I can easily see that being done. 7-1 is a very good possibility, and I'm not arguing with you at all whatsoever. And they probably lose to Los Angeles.
Yep, I am losing to Los Angeles. I actually have them at. If you want to know their total win for me, I'm at 12.
You're at 12. Interesting. All right, so
But their
let me.
schedule, like it's hard, sort of, but it really isn't that hard of a schedule.
I don't think so. It's too easy for them.
Yeah,
It's easy. It's hard at first, but then after Los Angeles, it just gets easy as hell.
well, I mean, you
Because
got
they're
the
going to lose
Bengals
to
and the
Los
Cardinals.
Angeles. They're going to
That's
beat
about
Seattle.
it.
They're going to probably beat Cleveland. If not, Watson's back that game. I'm hoping that he's not. I'm hoping Watson's still gone. Then they win that one. Because I'm hoping and banking that Watson comes back week 12 for practice, but doesn't play that game specifically and comes back week 13 to play. I'm hoping for that. Just because of I like to, stir the pot. I think it'd be interesting to see Watson as his first game back for the week's worth of practice against Texans, which we've said, multiple times. So, hopefully they beat that one. And then I think this is where they lose to New Orleans. They beat San Fran, maybe lose to Cincinnati, beat Arizona, beat Carolina, beat Atlanta. So 1, 2, 3.
So the only
4,
difference we have is you had them losing
5,
to the
6,
49ers.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We're both at 12.
12. Yeah. 12. I have 12. Holy shit.
We're both at 12, but the only difference we have is I had them beating the 49ers and losing to the Cardinals.
Okay.
Whereas you flipped that. You had them losing to the 49ers, but beating the Cardinals.
No, I thought I thought I said beating Arizona. Beating, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yes,
9.
you have them beating the Cardinals. I have them losing to the Cardinals.
No. I'm counting backwards. I'm going from up to bottom. Give me a second here. I have Atlanta, Carolina, beating Arizona, beating San Fran, beating Cleveland, beating Seattle, Baltimore, Carolina, Pittsburgh, Atlanta.
If you have them beating the 49ers, you're at 13.
Atlanta, and then beating New Orleans and beating Dallas. I count 12. Where's my 13th?
I don't know. I swear to God, did you say losing to the 49ers or beating the 49ers?
No, beating them. I don't know where you get my 13th from. From top to bottom, ready? Atlanta,
All right.
Carolina, Arizona, San Francisco, Cleveland. That's 5 from top to bottom.
Oh,
right?
You have them beating the Saints. Or I have them losing to the Saints. Or you have them losing to the Saints.
I have them splitting.
Them winning. Yeah,
I have them
going 6-0 in their division, but I have them losing to the Cardinals. That's the difference. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
We're there.
Okay. I see 12 wins.
I see 12 wins as well.
And you see 12. All right. So now let's catch up on chat here. We have like 3 or 4 comments we didn't see. Or just 2.
Oh, so over under is 11.5. So
Demboy says 15. And then
so there you go. We're at 12.
Our producer says 11.5. I mean, it's a very good possibility. I don't see why not. That they don't have. I obviously they're going to be the number 1 team going into playoffs. Like that. That's
barring injuries. Let's be honest. If Brady gets hurt, this team's doing nothing.
Do you don't think Blaine Gabbert can sneak away with something?
Oh, he might sneak away with 1 or 2 wins, but that's it. Better hope that defense gives up like no points.
We still don't even know what freaking Kyle Trask is about, though.
That's true. But the fact that he's still 3rd string, that doesn't say something to you. Oh no, Braden's been replaced.
You'll never be replaced, buddy.
It's because you're irreplaceable.
You will not be replaced, buddy. You are our guy in the chair, and you are part of the Nerd Huddle. For all we know, this could be you.
That's funny.
Bucks and Bills tied for the highest under, both at 11.5. Do we see Bucks and Bills
be interesting.
That would be a very interesting game. A very fun game. Because I am so going for the Bills again.
Give it to Tom Brady to dash the hearts of the Bills fans one more time.
Yeah. And yeah. So says LOL. I don't know. That could be anybody. And I was waiting for you guys to get. Yeah, I know. Usually, see, all right. Our producer did ruin what we got. All right. Technically, we do, and Braden's right. He was waiting for us to get our totals organized before he revealed it. This is what he does every single time. Our producer did not know this. It's fine. But
jumped the gun.
He jumped the gun. And he says, sorry, Braden, I ruined your surprise. But this is the way we do it. Me and Mark debate on how many wins, and then we kind of go to the average in the middle.
Yeah.
And then we go, hey, Braden, where you at? And then that's when he hits send, and then it gets sent in from all the websites he hits. Our guy in the chairs was probably ready to click on it. He was probably ready to hit submit the moment we said it. But of course, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Now he knows. But other than that, though,
today.
What's up?
I said my dog is on one today.
Oh, well, I feel like they're on one every single time it's showtime. Mark's online. I guess it's time to bark.
It's bark o'clock.
Yeah, you're good. Actually, it's worse. It used to be worse. Now it's very faint. I don't know. Did you like cover up your mic or get a different mic, or what are you using now? I don't know.
No, well, when it was bad, it was when we were using. I don't have a mic. I just have my headphones.
Okay.
So it muffles it a little bit. But when Braden and I would be on with the mic, that mic would pick up everything.
Oh yeah, that's true. If anybody, he needs
soundproofing the room.
I can't watch Spoiler Kings anymore. I'm sorry. We need to get our guy a better mic, a freaking flashlight. I cannot watch Brandon anymore. Look, Tank, you got to be firm and you got to tell him. He sounds echoey as hell. It's really bad. Like, if we got to do a GoFundMe page for that guy, like, it's got to happen. I thought it was going to be like a temporary thing, but this guy's every week. Once someone's every week and their equipment sucks, no. We gotta get that, crap going, dude. Tell me what I gotta do. I'll maybe I could scurry an old mic up around here. I think I had my old one. Prime Day sales. Get a mic and yes, dude. He's got to do it. It's really. We've all upgraded, man. We've all upgraded at some point, and that one, it's not looking great. I know this might sound harsh, but at the same time, someone's got to say it, and I'll be the person to say it. I'm sorry, Tank, but he's got to do it. I like the guy. He comes in, he says his piece, he says 2 cents for you guys, but that echo and that lighting is horrible, man. It's like I can't even compare it. But other than that, though, we all start at some point, so I get it.
It's true. I used to be just a floating head. So
yes, but then we criticized you, and then you made it happen. So maybe that's what we need for him. A little bit of friendly criticism, like, "Hey, dude, stop being a floating head."
Right.
Raise your chair up or lower your camera. Look a little bit more of a torso rather than a freaking head. You know what? Oh my gosh. I wonder if I could pull that up, dude. It was bad. It was really bad. Our very first couple episodes. Bad, we're doing it.
It was more than a few. It was like almost the whole first year.
Yeah. It was our very first year. Look, there is one episode that will never be released to the public because it was so freaking awful that I was embarrassed to even leave it online, that I'm like, no, this has got to go.
Let's clarify a little bit. It wasn't awful because we were awful. It was awful because somehow there was an echo.
It wasn't just an echo. It was more of like, you weren't you guys couldn't hear me.
There was that, and then when we played it back, we're like, "Why is there an echo on everything?"
Yeah, this is not the episode. What in the hell did I just click on, bro?
Don't get us banned for playing our own videos.
No. Are you kidding me?
Possible?
When we started, we were trash.
We
were trash. I don't even know how people even like this thing.
I had a huge chair, and I used to put the laptop on the arm of the chair, and then I would sit against the other arm.
This is Mark. This is Mark back in the day. Oh gosh.
Not even back in the day. This
right there. Like you're not even like.
And then halfway through the video, I slide down. Yep.
Like here's the show, right? We start off. He starts off like super high in the middle of the freaking, right here in the middle, right? As the show goes on, he just gets lower and lower. Like, I don't want to be here. We're taking.
Yeah, there
it is, right there.
I'll barely
Look how low you are. Look how low you are. It's a floating head right there. Like, what are you doing, buddy? What is this, man? And then I think I think that was we're doing mock draft. Yeah, but that's that. But no, it's good times. Good times. We live and learn. Brandon, welcome to the crew. Just get yourself a better system going there. We all do it. But other than that, man, look, we steered off the left park. We left the park and we're somewhere in the parking lot now. We're not even talking about in the field about Buccaneers. Why? Because this is such an easy episode. Look, it's the same freaking team. They lost a couple pieces. They brought, some rookies in. Coaching's differently, basically. They're basically going to run that division until Brady gets out. What's up, man? Yeah, it was bad.
On at that time.
I don't even know if them boys knew us then.
Probably not.
Probably not. I don't think them boys knew us until I don't know, when we had at least 50 subs, maybe. Because we didn't know the Get Right guys until we had about. You know what's crazy? We met them at 82. We are their 82th subscription follow, whatever. Sorry. Just throwing Twitch in there. So good guys over there. If you want to get a mock draft done, go to Get Right. Fancy Network. Them boys is one of their guys. And we met him through there. Mm-hmm. And we like them boys. Always comes in every show. Trust him. Had a handful of mock drafts with him. Talked to him personally on through Sleeper and yeah, probably around 50 subs. Yeah, dude. So now we're at 152. I mean, we're not as fast as they are, but that's because we're a little different, and that's okay. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're different, but we will. Soon, I'm telling you, IDP is going to be the next thing. Defenses is going to be I've already thought defense is stupid in Dynasty. I thought that was dumb. I'm like, why are you going to have a whole Dynasty league with defenses just every year? Like, if this defense is stellar for the next 5-6 years, it was stupid. And you were number 11. That's impressive, nuts. Bro. Yeah. That's impressive. You must know somebody. But yeah, so
there's Tank coming in clutch again.
No, it was the first. He does that. It's fine. That's but he does though. That's his job. He always makes sure we're doing all right. He's our guy. I'm a little worried when he leaves. For that little small amount of time. Family stuff going on and new additions to the family. So we'll be fine though. We'll be fine. Because it'll be in season. Hopefully it'll be all right. But yeah. If anybody's watching this, and I know I don't like saying this, but go ahead, give the freaking video a like. I don't really ask for that at all. Like it, and then if you're not a sub, get in there. And then when you're a sub, get yourself into an IDP league. we are going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that show. If we get enough people in that league, I'll probably have a specific show to that league and just kind of talk about it.
I was gonna say we do like a weekly show, just keeping everyone up to date on everything. That'd be pretty cool.
I think so. What is this? What you trying to do here, man? Is this is this him plugging the IDP league in there?
Is that the same one? I don't know.
885-235. I'm gonna have to look. I'm not on let me go to YouTube. Is it the same one? What's up?
I don't have my phone near me.
LDQM. I don't know what that is. What is that, dude? Is that for like this Friday mock or something, or what is that? Or is that just the app itself? If anyone wants a good mock, here's one for tonight. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a different one. Two days podcast.
Okay. Oh, you're trying to plug in. Who's this for? Is that for Get Right?
Do they do a
or
two
streamed
days?
by 2 a days podcast?
Yeah.
I think 2 a days podcast. Have I not freaking?
Oh, it's another Get Right channel. Interesting.
Okay. I was not aware of this. I'm out of the loop on that one. I'm gonna have to talk to Mike. But yeah, good friends channel. Anyways, that is the Buccaneers. Do you have anything to say about these? Obviously, NFC South champs still this year, because I'm really not even gonna like go further into this because I already know they're gonna forget.
Yeah, I'll just say enjoy it while you can, because once Brady goes, I'm not quite sure how good
unless they get some other blockbuster trade. They're new on the block. Okay, all right, and are they audio? I'll have to look it up after this. But if it is you guys like Get Right, then I'll more than likely get myself involved. If it's audio, that'd be great. To show my face, I'll probably jump in for an IDP episode or something. I'm surprised Mike and Anthony hasn't told me.
Yeah, it is.
But that's pretty much it, man. I got nothing else. Except for maybe Russell Gage is probably going to be the sneaky guy. Oh, I guess one question. As a Mike Evans owner, if hypothetically, are you selling or are you keeping him? Someone doesn't read the descriptions. They have their link in the descriptions. What are you talking about?
Maybe the descriptions on their YouTube channel? I don't know.
I don't know who's that to. Is that towards us or is that towards them boys? I mean,
well,
I've always said
towards us.
What's up?
I would assume it's towards us.
That's what I think, but we have the link in description, right?
No, I think he's talking about like their description. Maybe they've been talking about it.
About the
two-a-day.
And he
keep
says
Mike Evans for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
What you mean, freaking?
I mean, as long as Tom Brady's
in there, I have Get Right in there.
He says in the Get Right descriptions.
I have 2-a-day links in their video. Well, okay, hold on. In my defense,
see, I was right.
Hold on, I have these guys in my descriptions. Okay. Hold on. Now you got me looking. Support the channel, NFL HD, blah blah. Raise Dynasty Pylon. Look, I don't see it.
Not our description, their descriptions on their videos.
Yeah, but I don't see. What are we talking about?
Like if you go to one of their videos or their YouTube channel, I don't know.
I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce right now. I'm so lost. I don't care. It
says Get Right Fantasy Network has 2-a-days link in their vids. So in all their videos, they have a link to it in their descriptions.
Oh, in their description. Of course.
Yeah, theirs.
Unless they
not ours.
Okay. I draft with them, but I'm not also looking on their YouTubes all the time. There's only so much I can handle sometimes.
Yeah.
But look, okay.
Feel
My
you on that.
apologies if I didn't read that or if I didn't go to their page and look at it. I'm sorry. But I'm always promoting them all the time.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
It's kind of funny that you're looking at our description.
I'm like, no, because, well, okay. By reading this, someone doesn't read the descriptions. They have their link in the description. They, as in who, us, or they, as in them. So that's where my confusion was. So I'm like, well, whatever. Look, it is what it is. Either way, the 2-a-days. Look, I'm not reading all the descriptions half the time. Okay, let's just be honest. All right.
So to answer your question, though, I'm kind of with them boys. I'm keeping Evans for now because I feel like as long as Tom Brady's there, he's his number one target.
I don't care. I don't care, Tank.
When Tom Brady goes, or maybe in a couple years, if Tom Brady's still there, I might not be as high on Evans.
Yeah.
He'll be older with a 50-year-old quarterback. I'm not sure what to expect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm still a little butthurt about this right now. That's all. Do I care about them? Yes. Just trying to make me feel bad because I don't read their descriptions. All right. We promote you guys too a lot. Appreciate your support. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, thanks. Well, we appreciate your guys' help too.
On our page, it says friends of the channel. We're always have you in there, so it's fine. But look, I don't know. I'm thinking about trading him off. I think this year is probably my last year to trade Mike Evans. You're keeping him this year. That's cool. I think this is the year I'm going to trade him off. Because this is going to be the last year production. If I can trade him before the season, knowing that Brady's still tied with him, I think I get a better value from Mike Evans now than I can next year. I think I can grab myself a high draft pick. I'm not saying a first because I don't think anybody's going to pay a first, but I think I can definitely try and get a good draft pick for him this season. Like, okay. Would you do Mike Evans, Treylon Burks? Or is that too high?
I mean, if I was trading Mike Evans, I would take that.
You would take Treylon Burks. If I offered you Treylon Burks, would you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. If I gave you Christian Watson, would you do it?
What was that? You were
Christian Watson.
sorry. You were like cutting out. Oh, Christian Watson.
Yeah.
That would be another tough one because like in 2 years, if Rodgers isn't there, I don't know what Christian Watson's value is going to be.
Okay, but same goes for Evans though. We don't know if Brady's going to be there next year.
So, but the only way I would lead towards it though is because he's at least younger.
Okay.
That's actually a very interesting proposal considering they're like almost the exact same receiver, I think. Both like 6'5".
Well, in the same position
Yeah.
with a quarterback leaving.
Yep. And they're in the
And
same position with the quarterback.
You're saying yes to one, no to Christian Watson, which they're almost alike.
Well, no, then after I thought about it, I said, well, I might do it just because Christian Watson's at least younger.
Okay. Jahan Dotson, Mike Evans.
I might need a little bit more, but I don't know if I do it straight up.
Jahan Dotson and a fourth.
I might be inclined to do that.
Okay.
Definitely would pull the trigger if it was a third.
Okay. I'm just putting this in perspective. As a dynasty owner, I think I'm trading Mike Evans away this season. Because I think next season, if Brady retires and Mike Evans is still there, his value is going to decrease so much. Okay. I'm saying right now this season is the best time to get rid of Mike Evans for the highest value. That's just what I'm thinking on it. Because I think Mike Evans right now is still going to be good this last season because we have the GOAT still there. But that's just I'm just throwing that in perspective and see what you think. I don't know. But who's another receiver that just got there, who's fairly young, I'm not going to put London there because obviously I don't think I would do that because we don't know what we're going to expect out of quarterback situation. Chris Olave. I don't think
Pittman
I'm going to do.
Jr.
Say what?
Pittman Jr.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. That's... Do you see? I think Matt Ryan plays 2 seasons and he's done.
Just another tall receiver in the same situation.
Yeah, no. Unless Matt Ryan and the boys they win themselves a Super Bowl this season, which is going to be tough. But they have a really good defense in a pretty good offense now, so they have a good running for it. I think Matt Ryan retires if they win Super Bowl this season. Damn.
I could see it.
Would you do that? Trade Michael Pittman for Mike Evans? I'm a Michael Pittman fan, and I don't want to be like Homer about it because I'm not like just because I like Michael Pittman. I'm not saying I'm a Colts fan or anything, but I'm just saying like I don't know.
I think if you're on the Mike Evans side of the deal, you might need a little bit more than just Pittman.
I'm not. You know what? I think I would do Pittman with a low draft pick, like a really low draft pick, and I think I'd be okay with that, just in case if they do win. And Den Boy says I'd take Pittman.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do it straight.
Brady will be great at 60.
Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. I forgot what I was watching, and I think it was Player One. The movie Player One, and I think there was a
Ready Player One?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
I think there was a Madden display and Brady's on it. Super freaking.
Oh, and he's like old, right?
Got a beard and all. I think it was that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
And then let's see, and Jimmy G replacing Brady. He'll be 12 and a half. The team will be 12 and a half. He'll be 12 and a half.
So he'd be like the 12th and a half quarterback?
I think so. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think so. Because right now, if Seattle actually pulls the trigger, again, I don't think they even have anything for it, but Seattle's talking to them. And I'd give Pittman and a third for Godwin. You would give Pittman and a third for Godwin?
Apparently.
I wouldn't do that at all. For Godwin? No. He's numbered because he's 12. That's what I also thought. I also thought that too. But I didn't know if he was talking about TB12. I thought about TB12, but I'm like, is he talking about TB12? I thought so. Because he'll be numbered 12 and a half. I get it. I'm sorry, Tank, for ruining your joke. Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't get that one. That's our bad.
I'm sorry. I didn't get your joke. And you did that. You believe in Godwin that much. You know, I like them boys. He always comes in chat and always, like either it's here or get right. He always takes these crazy things. I'm like, oh yeah, I like him. He's like he was saying he'll take JJ over Jamar, which is fine. I think it was the one where he's talking about the QBs. He'll take Herbert or was it Joe Burrow? He'll take one of them over the other, like by far by a large margin. I want to say it was Joe Burrow over as like the one, which I can see. I mean, he has a very good potential. He has weapons like everywhere. Yeah. So, anyways, we've gone an hour and 12.
Yes, we have.
And I mean, we have gone longer, but I'm just really wanting to see what your take on Mike Evans was. I'm ready to trade him if I've had him. I don't have him, but I think right now it would be the best time to trade him because he's still valuable for this season. And you're saying you're going to hold him.
Well, I think Brady plays. Well, I don't know what Brady does, but I don't know. You make a good, compelling argument as to why to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it.
Okay. I guess to one each your own. I mean, I guess if you're going to contend for the championship now, keep him. If not,
Well, that's what I was going to say about what he did for Godwin. I said, I wonder if he's like in contention mode now.
Yeah, I still would have kept Pittman. Look, Matt Ryan produces our wide receiver ones, and I think right now Pittman's going to be the guy. I think Pittman's going to have a really good year. This is his best quarterback he's ever had in his career.
What if it's Zach Pascal? It's not going to be Zach
No,
Pascal.
no, he's not there.
He's there still.
I don't think he is. I thought he was gone. God damn,
No, I'm pretty sure he's there.
I don't think he's there. Is he? Who am I thinking of? Someone left. Someone left. Who am I thinking of? Someone left.
Oh, he is gone.
Yeah, okay. Because they got Alex Pierce, Paris Campbell, and Michael Pittman. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
No Zach Pascal.
Yeah, good. Get out of here.
Alec Pierce is a rookie, right?
Pierce, yeah. I actually like him. I like Pierce. I've seen Godwin do it. He's been wide receiver 10, and Pittman hasn't. Well, yeah, Pittman's only played 2 freaking years, though. And he's had ass for QBs. ACL injuries don't scare me anymore. Yeah, neither. You know what's funny? They don't to me anymore either. The way these guys are turnaround point, like there's some great doctors or whatever the hell they're doing nowadays. Give me their number because holy crap. And Pascal's with Philadelphia. Thank you, man. Yeah, I didn't think he was there with them anymore. But yeah, dude. I don't know. I like Pittman matched up with Matt Ryan for the next 2 years, at least at a minimum, and then I think he's gone. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is all around the corner, man. Right around the corner. Anyways,
yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are gonna be NFC's South champions. Again, not too worried. They're gonna make playoffs again. So as long as Brady's there, the team is established and the team can make it. They just got to make just not do stupid mistakes. It could easily be we might see Bills Buccaneers, but hopefully not. Anyways, that's our show. Any last words before we close it out?
Yeah.
No? All right.
Good.
All right, man. Let me close this out. We're not scrolling to the bottom. And then tomorrow we are talking about
nobody, because it's our show.
Well, no, yeah, that's right. Tomorrow we are going to tomorrow's our late night show.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow we're gonna do an ESPN draft. We're doing ESPN tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna showcase ESPN if they have any freaking updates. I know obviously we like Sleeper here. We use Sleeper, but again, not everyone who watches this show is fully on Sleeper. And that's okay. That's okay. If they like ESPN, we'll showcase and we'll draft on ESPN tomorrow. And then we'll follow from that after tomorrow is I think we have the Rams. No, Green Bay. Did we do Green Bay already?
We did Green Bay.
We did Green Bay. Did Tennessee, New York Jets, Texans, Atlanta, Bears. We have the Bears. We have the Bears on Thursday. Jesus, man. And ESPN, yes, I know. But we got to do it. I still want to showcase it just in case because I like to.
Bears.
Yeah, I still like to see what these other formats are doing if they've changed anything. I also because we do all kinds of crap here on this channel. I know you guys get right. All you do is sleep here, and I get it. It's fine, but I mean, I like to. We're different. A little variety. I want to see what ESPN brings, and I still want to trash on them either, regardless of the fact that they have, different things. Yeah. I don't know how else to say good things about it, but I'm going to do it because I have to and I want to. But I did the Yahoo one, and that was not that bad. Interested to hear your take on Fields, so I'll definitely catch the Bears on one. Oh, dude. All right, yeah, for sure. Thursday, and you're showing everyone that Yahoo and ESPN suck compared to Sleeper? Yeah, of course. Why not? Yeah. I already did with Yahoo, and God, I hated that one. They need to do something over there. I can't believe. Hey guys, did you all see the top 10 QB lists released by NFL Access players and coaches? No, I did not. No, I did
not either.
But I will probably look at that here soon. Probably tomorrow or tonight before we jump on tomorrow. And then we'll go from there because tomorrow we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the ESPN. But yeah, no, we're showcasing how it sucks. You know what's crazy is I think ESPN might be better than NFL. Not big on NFL either. But that's what we'll be doing. Mark's gonna pick a team. I'm gonna pick a team, and we're gonna mock draft on a different format than what we're actually use. So, okay. All right, I'll click on that later. This is the Twitter. I cannot see it. I'm gonna have to go on Yahoo and click on that. So, this is Zendaya. The Zendaya is in my chat.
Yes,
everybody. The
sure
Zendaya is in my chat right now.
It's Jimmy.
I know it's Jimmy. It was either Jimmy or it was Marvin. I know. But yes. Anyways, that's our show. Thank you, Zendaya. Thank you, Braden. Thank you, Dan Boys. And do I wish? I mean, why not? I don't think any of us would argue the fact that if Zendaya ever talked to any of us, we'd be like, oh, yeah.
Right.
Say what you want. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. And also get yourself in that guillotine game. So anyways, that's it. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're at. Stay safe. And we will see you tomorrow night as we do our regular show. And we are going to mock draft on ESPN format and see how that is going to run. If they did any updates, just because we can. And that's pretty much it. So, all right, guys. Well, that's you said you had nothing, right?
No, nothing.
All right. Later.
Getting hyped when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate.